Paul Humphrey, who joins us live here in studio to give us some updates on some recent safety initiatives.
He was also at the scene immediately on November 4th when the plane crashed, and Chief Connie and I were on the air. The plane was last detected in the air at 5:13. The police department actually confirmed we had a plane crash. Nobody knew what it was at 5:24. I know you've been down there and your officers for a long time now. Is the scene relaxing a little bit now that the NTSB has turned over the site?
Right, and they'll continue to shrink kind of the zone where we're not allowing people in for safety reasons, but we can expect that's going to be kind of a dangerous area for an extended period of time. So we're trying to facilitate making sure business owners and people who have legitimate business in the area get in while also keeping the area safe at the same time.
Okay, your officers have been very busy. You dismantled a big drug operation yesterday. Can you tell us about that?
Right, and so when you talk about all the things that we do, you know, the plane crash obviously has gotten a get focus, but there's still police work to be done out there. And every day we have our officers out there just absolutely putting in hard work to get guns off the street. And so what you see here is the results of a search warrant that 2nd Division Impact Unit did over in Park Hill, and they got three guns, one of which was stolen. A good amount of drugs, including crack cocaine and some ecstasy laced with methamphetamines. And this is just exemplary of the type of stuff that goes on every day in Louisville, whether it's the beat cops out there that are trying to get people off the street, trying to serve people and keep people safe, or it's our detective units that are investigating crimes, you know, getting people who are getting stolen cars off the street. You know, we just had 6th Division officers just did a huge bust earlier this morning with the SWAT team on a stolen car ring where they were able to follow up on several stolen cars. I think they recovered 5 and put 2 people in jail for criminal syndication.
Stolen from all over the area?
All over the area, not just in Jefferson County or Louisville. And you know, so this is the type of work that's being done every day.
Something else you brought up, ATVs. This was brought up at the Metro Council last night. We covered it, tearing up parts of Iroquois Park and other parts of South Louisville. How bad is this problem? Is it still a problem now? And what's your view now on the enforcement? I know in the past you've talked about you'd like to confiscate them and even crush ATVs like you have in the past a car.
And that's another area where we'll use all the tools that we're using to investigate other crimes to make sure that we follow up on those. You know, when we talked about the street racing, that oftentimes we followed up and got those cars after the fact when it was safer to do it, when we didn't have to chase people and things like that. And you know, I'm expecting that we're going to be able to do the same thing with a lot of these ATVs and dirt bikes and make sure that we can keep it calm down there for the residents.
And that's really what you were hoping for, because right now it's illegal already. It's not like, okay.
Right, so it's already illegal, and what this will give us the ability to do is crush some of those and confiscate some of those and take them off the street.
And it's dangerous for you to chase them.
100%. The last thing I want to do is have an officer chasing a car, putting themselves in harm's way, or putting innocent people in harm's way. I mean, you're talking about an uncontrollable event oftentimes where we're asking officers to make split-second decisions, and I don't want them to unreasonably risk their lives. And so we need to invest more in our training and technology and equipment that's going to be able to help us investigate and take people into custody safely.
Bringing the police department back to downtown Louisville is a big deal. When will we see the actual force of most officers into the city, and will they be driving through again into the heart of the city more often? Right,
and you've seen already a good number of our administrative staff that's come down here, and I know I don't do police work, but I'm down here now looking like a police officer at least.
Our neighbors.
I'm looking the part, but no, it'll still take, you know, over the next year and a half or so before our headquarters is completely filled with all of the staff that'll ultimately be down here. And we're very excited. It's already made our work much easier. And so, you know, we're still excited about it, and it's a place we can call home.
Yeah, new sign looks nice. And real quickly, Light Up Louisville, a lot of extra officers out for that event?
Yeah, Light Up Louisville is one of our signature events for the city, and so we make sure that we dedicate all the resources to make sure that everybody has a great time. You just talked about the One West Christmas Festival, a great organization, and the holidays are an amazing time where we get to celebrate family and faith in each other, and so we make sure that, you know, we do our job as public servants to keep people safe in that time.
Final question: as you were leaving us last time, you mentioned that you were having you had your biggest recruiting class since 2020. Of course, a milestone year for the police department and the community. How big was that, and how important it is that you're now seeing an increase in filling that gap? Are you still short 300?
We're still short. Let's not make any bones about it. This is going to be a long-term problem to make up that shortness. But you know, the fact that our recruiting numbers are going up, that's really a testament to those officers over in the recruitment unit, as well as every officer out on the street who is talking about this job and has pride in what they do every day. And they really are the superstars when it comes. And so when you see more people coming through the door, it was really a response to everyday officers that are doing this work.
All right, Chief Paul Humphrey, thanks for your visit. We appreciate it. Always good to talk to you and get an update.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, some